Hey guys, it's your boy Kel, and listen, before we get into the video, I just want to take the time to say thank you so much for your support. No matter if you're a YouTuber who takes it seriously and does it for a job or career, who gets monetized, or you're just a YouTuber who does it casually like I do. It can be very hard sometimes. It can be very hard, very challenging to not just make the videos and edit them and come up with ideas, but it takes a lot of motivation to keep us going, like mentally and emotionally, to put in the work, especially when we don't always see the results. But I just always wanted to say thank you. For the ones who've been with me since day one, since I first started my videos, thank you so much. You guys are true. You guys are the fam. And for the newcomers, welcome. Hi. Thank you. I hope that as you watch my videos, I entertain you. I make you laugh. I make you smile. With some videos I do, I hope I make you think and make you, find something within yourself mentally or emotionally or spiritually that you wasn't aware of before that helps you better in the future or helps you expand your mindset. And hopefully within the videos you watch, hopefully you find something that entices you to join the channel, subscribe. So again, I just want to say thank you guys. Like I said, no matter how many views I get and no matter how many subscribers, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for, subscribing to me, because thank you so much for supporting me and enjoying my videos. Or even if you don't enjoy my videos and you just want to support me, thank you so much for the love, you guys. Like, for real, thank you. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I know I don't say that much in my videos, and personally, when I watch videos, when I hear people say that all the time, I understand it can be annoying. It can seem forceful and intimidating. But please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. The algorithm is really crazy. Unless you support the videos by liking them, there's no way our videos can get viewed. But even if you don't like a video, comment down below why. Put a thumbs down so I know what type of videos to give y'all, so I can know, okay, maybe this ain't the video for them. Or maybe, you can tell me something in the comments about how I can make my videos better, or what I said or what I did in the video that turned you off from the video. But like I said, no matter what, thank you guys. I hope y'all enjoy my video. Smile, laugh, relax. Maybe grab a notebook, because the way I talk about certain things, you might learn something. Who knows? But again, thank you guys, and y'all enjoy the video.
All she ever says, come and see me for once. Come and see me for once. You don't ever come to me. Yeah. You don't ever come to me. Yeah. All she ever says, come and see me for once. Come and see me for once. You don't ever come to me. Yeah.
Bing bong.
Fuck your life.
Y'all know what it is. It's your boys, Kel and Dre, back at it again for another review. Dre, what's up?
Hey, what is up?
So today we are going to be traveling to Netflix to review the first 4 episodes of season 1 of the Blood of Zeus series. Now, the reason, if you have not caught our recent episodes, that we are doing each TV show series in episode segments is because some of us have little spans, and on some of us, our schedules are everywhere. And when I tell some of us, the attention span is Andre's doing.
Okay.
But the scheduling part is both for our guys.
Yeah.
See, Dre, I didn't just make you look like the bad guy. But yeah, you guys, today we are going to be reviewing the first 4 episodes of the Netflix original called Blood of Zeus. And I love Greek myth. I have always loved mythology. Greek myth was the first mythology I was introduced to. And one thing I can always say about Greek myth is, wow, there are myths that are complicated. Greek myth is messy. They are messy. But we'll get into all of that in a little bit, because I know what it is. When we started doing this year, we started going over the IMDb summaries for each movie on an episode. So, Dre, seeing that we are starting with episode 1, please give us the IMDb for what is called Call to Arms.
Premiering August 27th, 2020. Old ass show. A young man named Huron, a bastard living in. Can I say that? Can I say that live?
What, bastard?
Yeah. I feel like we'll get canceled.
we do all this cussing and stuff on the channel already.
Yeah, but Bastard's like a, All right, never mind. All right, a young man named Huron, Bastard living in ancient Greece, discovers that he is the son of Zeus and sets off on a journey against a cult who worships the enemies of the gods, the giants. That's what we got for a summary. It's a cool concept, strong. It has a strong mythology base, right? I am too a fan of like mythology, especially Greek mythology stuff. But I kind of
say it again. Say it.
Greek mythology?
Mythology?
Man, shut up, man. I got a master's degree. Anyway. So I like it's been some time since I've been in that realm. I don't know why, but I always think like demigod origin stories are like super fucking interesting.
For the most part, I agree with you. Like I said, Greek myth has always been my favorite. When it comes to the Olympian gods, like I said, they're always messy. On one hand, I always got tired of how we always got stories directly tied to Zeus's kids, because there's other interesting gods that I feel like you can do stories on, like Hades' kids or Poseidon's or whatever. But usually when you're touching on Zeus's kids, it's about Perseus or Jason or Hercules. So I felt like an original take was a good idea. But at the same time, like I said, it's kind of like step away from Zeus within himself. When it comes to like their family, the family dynamic is crazy. Like I always thought, like when it comes to like stories of like prophecy or origin or like become your own, I think that's where they touch great at. But you can always tell what Greek myth is what or what myth is what by the concepts. Like magic deals with like the Egyptian, the Greeks deal with relationships, and I thought that was always cool. But yeah, those are my overall thoughts. I thought this was a pretty good story, especially for Heron being an original character. He's probably like the first original character related to Zeus who I didn't really have a problem with, because everybody makes like Hercules seem like this great guy.
Hercules.
Yeah, and Jason is just like the Argonauts, and then you got Perseus. So I like Heron. But those are original thoughts. So y'all know now I'm gonna go into a little overview of what happened in the episode before we go into our questions, or as I go through the episode, we'll get into our questions. So the first episode 1 called A Call to Arms, starts with a demon being hunted by a woman in armor. Eventually we find out this woman's name is Alexia. They travel to this ancient Greek village where our main character, Heron, is, trying to pick up some goods and services, but he's basically given the business. He's being treated unfairly. Come to find out that the reason he's being treated unfairly is because of the fact that him and his mother are basically looked down upon within the city. After we see this, Alexia rides through the town looking for demons, and then there's like a public display where she finds one and she shows them who they are, what they can do, how they can be hurt, and how they can be revealed. After the demons, we run into a man of the family named Elias, and while he is hurt, Heron and his mom, Electra, is like, we're gonna help you clean up, we're gonna get you straight. They go get some water, but when he gets some water, Heron is attacked by a demon, and then Alexia saves him. And then after he is saved, we get a little bit of our historical and mythological context for where the demons come from. Before the Olympian gods were the Titans. The Titans fought the Olympians, and after the Titans fell, the gods had to fight the giants. Basically, the giants were born from the Titans' blood mixing in with the sea. After the giants fell, some of their souls were locked up and taken to the underworld, but their bodies remained and were swept away by sea. Eventually, one of those giant bodies ended up on the shore, and a man who was basically bombarded by the essence of the giants was corrupted. He ended up eating on the giant. They made a coach, and then threw that coat and threw him on the giant. Boom, he was transformed into the demon. After our little context, Alexia is asking Heron to join them on their little exposition. Heron tells them no, because he doesn't care about what happens to the people, because of how the people have treated his mom and his village. And then eventually they come to round up Heron's mother, believing that she is a demon, because ever since she came to the village, their village was bombarded by this dark vibe. But as they're trying to round her up, she is protected by Heron, but she eventually stabs herself, revealing that she is not a demon. And then he reveals to Elias that he should have went with them. He has regrets, but Elias says that there will be danger, that a war is coming, and he implores everyone to go to the top of the mountain and get a sword. And then we end the episode with Ares talking to Elias, revealing that they're supposed to stay out of human conflict. But right now we don't know that it's Zeus, so we just have an omission line. Now, my first question, and really my only question, is in a lot of Greek myths, the giants that were born from Gaia are giants that are supposed to be like the antithesis of the gods. Like every giant was made to counteract the god. Are these that version of the giant?
I don't know.
Which brings me to my next question. How the hell did that work? Seeing as how a lot of the Olympians, outside of Hera, Poseidon, Hades, Zeus, and Hestia and Demeter, the rest of them are young gods because they're the children of Zeus and Hera or whatever. So how does that work?
I don't know.
Seeing that the younger gods probably won't even there.
Yeah. I don't know. That's a good question.
But like, as far as like the demon origin being connected to basically the embodiment of the essence and the coach and the eating off of it, I think that's a pretty interesting story. Do you wish, or do you think there could have been another way for them to do it, or do you like that particular direction?
I want to say, I don't know. I want to say they did it like I expected them to do it, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think it's better than like you probably would have seen with other adaptations, like, oh, we cursed them with magic or something. Like, I feel like that would have been the lazier route, but this one is more directly tied to like the overall arching connected points of the myth. But how do you feel about that dark cloud justification that they said, like, oh, your mom must be a demon because she has this dark cloud over us? I mean, if you want to think about how humans rationalize emotion and fear, it makes sense. But it's like, how do you put those things together? The demons just started showing up. So wouldn't they have had to show up earlier or something if that was the case?
I feel like these motherfuckers knew about the demon beforehand, because you can't just tell me like they just popped up and are like, oh shit, and then you have people that are like ready to fucking deal with them. Although they weren't really prepared, but they were prepared for it, right? And I kind of understand, because living in that time, like, you're super paranoid. So if you see this and you're like, brother, what the fuck wrong with her? Like, I would be like, hey, she's a witch. She's a witch. Like, whatever's going on.
Right. How do you feel about Herman's decision when he was like, man, fuck these people, I ain't want to go help them?
I mean, I honestly, I would do the same shit. If you were to tell me, hey, your mom's a fucking evil person because you don't know anything, but just your paranoid ass making a decision off of what you see, then I fuck you. I don't care. I'm not helping you.
Do you think there's a better way? Well, I think honestly, within the first 4 episodes that we watched, everything kind of pieces together. There's not really a lot of missing interpretation or missing room for questions. But do you have anything when it comes to the first episode?
Oh no, I got some questions. So first thing. Where is it? There it is. Why? So I kind of talked about it a little bit. But I feel, do these villagers know about the demons beforehand or not? Because I feel like they do, but it also seems like it's the first time they dealt with it.
I don't think they do, because they're like, what the hell is that? I don't think they, like, I think they understand, like, the prospect of, like, we live in a world where God exists and everything, so you never know what's going to happen, but I don't think they know exactly what the demon is.
Right. So what's the point of Alexa's like thing? The people that work with Alexa. Like,
they're just trying to hunt down the demons, I guess. Like, because
exactly.
You know how the Amazonians were like protectors,
right?
So once you finally got a hint out on like, these demons are hunting people down, we got to protect the village.
Yeah. So if they knew about that and they had like an established like thing of protection, how are y'all so unprepared when they attack the town?
I don't know. You're dealing with people who are warriors. You're dealing with people who are warriors against people who are like demonic. I don't know.
Yeah, but I understand that. But it's like you literally establish a whole thing, right? A whole set of people where it's like, hey, your job is to literally protect people, protect this village, whatever. And you train for it. You got like your sick uniforms on, little swords and stuff. But when actually a threat tries to come to the village, it's like, oh shit, what do we do? Like, what do you mean? What do you do? What do you train for?
Not to fight demons.
So that's why I was asking. I was confused because I didn't know if they knew if the demon threat was like an actual threat or not. Because I feel like they knew about, of course they knew like, hey, demons are demons, but like I didn't know if they knew the extent of how far it went, if that makes sense.
That's like saying Wonder Woman's an Amazonian, but you don't see Wonder Woman training to fight demons. You see Wonder Woman train.
Yeah, but exactly. She's training to fight anything. What the fuck are they training for? To fight what?
Apparently they won't train to fight anything. They're training to fight something specific.
All right. Anyway, my second question is how widespread are we talking about with the demon threat?
You mean like a geographical type of thing?
Yeah.
I mean, right now the only place we see is the village.
Right. But like, if there's an actual demon problem, why are they only focused on that one area?
Guess it won't reveal yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was episode 1 of Call to Arms. Moving on to episode 2.
Episode 2. Elektra teaches Huron about his mysterious past and the identity of his father. So I like how this episode was kind of a backstory. And not only kind of for Huron to see like, oh, Zeus is your father, like you're a demigod because of Zeus. Can I just say, yo, the gods, there's some hoes. Golly.
No. Let's make it clear. Zeus is
Nah. Zeus is not the only one, dude. Zeus, well,
he's not.
Zeus is the most one. Yeah, he's the most one, the number one. He fucking slut himself out to every fucking person. Golly. Yeah, but it's also like it kind of gave us the backstory towards Elektra as well, and her past. this is where they introduced Elias as Zeus, doing his undercover operation, whatever.
Persian.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Which I mean, it's Zeus, so it kind of matches him. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It kind, cause you know Zeus is some fucking weirdo. So Electra knew the of course Electra knew the entire time that she fucked Zeus.
I mean, she didn't know the entire time.
Yeah, like at some point you kind of figured out, you know. But yeah, so she's
like, oh wait, I'm making a god now.
This is a god. Anyway, so it's kind of interesting seeing that she knew this at the time, and then she like had no support. Because I mean, Zeus wasn't doing shit. Zeus is a fucking deadbeat father to half his fucking kids.
I mean, but yeah, but as the king of the gods, he can't really show favoritism.
It's not about showing favoritism. For example, right? If you sleep around with like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different women, right? Like at least support them just a little bit. Like, hey, we struggling a little bit. Let me put some you got fucking power of the gods. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Let me put some good fortune onto you.
I mean, but on his behalf, you gotta remember that while he was trying to protect Electria, Hera was there, and she was already plotting to get revenge because of her being cheated on.
Yeah.
And if you can't take out your power and anger on the most powerful Olympian, who else would you take it on except the child or the mother that you were cheated on with?
I guess.
But it's like, I like this episode because, you know, I like background story. I love exposition and building up the characters and stuff. I felt bad for Electra because it's like, her story was just messed up. First of all, your husband was abusive. It was a husband you was arranged to. He was abusive. You got knocked up by a god who really can't give you his whole attention because he's already married and a king. Then Hera finds out. She gets into the mind of your husband and tells him that you cheated, and now he wants to kill your son. First of all, let's stop right here. For Hera to be the queen of the gods, right? Isn't she like the goddess of marriage and family? She sucks at her job. Why is there a Greek goddess of marriage and mythology when your whole mythology revolves around how your family and a family of cheaters? Or how the families always try to kill each other. You suck at your job.
Yeah.
You suck.
Yeah. Like Zeus did all this, right? Like, you know, hoeing around and shit. Like, what was the long-term plan that this man had? And did he not think that Hera was ever going to fucking find out?
No, of course he did. He's the king of the gods. He's arrogant.
Yeah, but like listen. You have Hera, who is the queen of the gods, right? Also the the god of marriage, right? You're fucking hoeing with mortal fucking women. And multiple of them, not just like ones or twosies, like multiple of them. Did you not think that Hera would ever get like the fucking suspicion that like that might be Zeus' son right there? Like what the fuck?
Right?
Like because obviously she could tell like this motherfucker is not a full mortal. This is a demigod.
Right, or the fact
queen
that,
of the gods.
I'm in this big palace on Mount Olympus over the mortal world. Big palace, but my husband's never around. Where the hell
Exactly.
is he at?
So what the fuck was the long-term goal? What was the goal that he was trying to get from this?
Hera's a bitch. I want to nut off. Let me get one. I don't know.
No. So Hera wasn't a bitch. was a bitch to him. That led him to be a bitch.
Well, actually, now that I think about it, you're right. Because he already has other children with other women who are gods that she don't like. Apollo and Artemis.
Yes.
And she says that to Apollo, like, there goes one of his other bastards. Like, so you always gonna get, bro, that was a fucked up line to say to Apollo.
That's what I said. That's what I said when I read Bastards. I was like, can I say that?
Because he said that to Apollo and to Hermes. Oh, another one of his bastards. I was like, damn, okay.
Damn.
Fucking too. Like,
that ain't his fucking fault. Shit.
Right? I was just a product. Like,
I didn't ask him for this.
But you gotta know that she already does not trust you. So why would you? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm thinking about it. Like, this makes no sense. It's even dumber because you know that even though Aries is a disappointment to her, he wants to earn her favor. Yeah. So obviously she will send her kid that she wants to get in good with to spy on you. Zeus is a fucking moron.
Dumb as fuck. And king of the gods at that fact.
Or how about the fact that, my husband's the king of the gods. He's the god of weather and lightning. Why is there just this one big fucking cloud in this area constantly that never goes away?
Right. Something's wrong here.
No matter how hot, no matter what day, no matter what time, there's just this one big fucking cloud over this one particular village.
Exactly. Why?
And I know that I don't have that power. Aries is a god of war. Poseidon is watching the sea. Artemis is a hunter. That only leaves one motherfucker. What are you doing?
What are you doing in this village?
It was just a fucking moron. Moving on to episode 3, which is called The Raid.
Hera begins her revenge against Zeus. The polis struggles to defend against and his demonic forces. So this is where we kind of saw a lot of the dysfunction between these motherfuckers. I liked episode 3. But yeah, it was my second favorite episode of these four episodes. But I enjoyed it. Only had 2 questions with this episode. Yeah.
You want me to go into the review, the overview first, or you want to ask questions?
Which one do you think is better?
I'll go through the summary real quick.
Okay.
Alright. So, episode 3. We open up on like an Olympian style contest in the Pantheon of the Gods. And Zeus basically comes to Ares talking about what the fuck you do, Nick. How the fuck you find out? We try back down to Earth where Heron is being attacked by Seraphim's demons, who was chasing after Alexia in order to get this map that they found within the last episode. We don't know what this map is. We just know that she doesn't want the demons to get it. The demons want it. We don't know why. So they go on the run while he's looking for his mother and decides to move the cloud away from the village, which makes it possible for Seraphim to not only spot Heron, but for the demons to make it better visible for them to see the village.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is probably the dumbest move he made. Not in the first 4 episodes, but one of the dumbest he's made in this one. Because it's like, if you know Hera's after you, and you know that demons are wandering around, and you're trying to protect your son and your concubine, why the hell would you remove that veil?
Exactly.
So in one way or another, someone's going to die. And you can blame it all you want. But you can make an argument that if it wasn't for you removing the veil in the first place, they may have lived. If they might not have lived, at least they would have lived or been able to hide longer.
Mm-hmm.
So he removes the veil, and Seraphim basically starts to attack Heron, but because of Zeus telepathically communicating with him, Heron's able to get away. Seraphim makes an alternative to the people. I say alternative, or alternate them to the people. He ends up killing the village leader. Before they find Alexia. But as they're looking for Alexia, they catch a whiff of Alexia's scent, who is then hidden by Zeus as a flower bed. But Hera, being the petty, vengeful bitch she is, basically makes it where they can smell her scent again, in which Zeus loses focus on her. She dies by Seraphim. There's basically this argument where the gods take sides with the justification that you're supposed to be the king of gods, you're supposed to lead by example. You're no better than us. You gotta follow the rules just like we will. So the gods start to take sides, and then Alexia dies. Heron is taken prisoner by Seraphim. Now, how do you feel about that justification that they do as Zeus? Because one may argue that it seems that he is the king and he's the one who makes the rules. He could overrule them or overwrite them, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, you kind of do want to follow the guideline where you're putting up an example. The one thing I could say, I'm thinking about Hera's character, and I'm like, I don't know if I hate Hera because of everything she's doing, or if it's like I really respect her because she's standing on business. Like,
Hera's standing on business all the fucking time. Hera does not give a fuck. Hera don't give a fuck. She just knows her limitations, and she's like, all right, bet I'm gonna go this way.
Like, oh, that's when you want to play it? Okay, this bitch is dead.
Yeah.
Like, I really, every time I read about Hera, it's like, you're a bitch, but it's like, you're a bitch I can respect. Like, one thing I meant to ask you in the first episode was, how do you feel about the visual appearance of the demons?
The visual appearance. I kind of liked it. The one I didn't like, I had a picture of it. Hold on. Looking through stuff. There it is. Okay, so I kind of liked it. It was kind of dope to kind of see him.
What do you think this map is?
This map?
The map that they're after.
Oh. Ooh. It seemed like
it's like a way to defeat the demons once for all, a special weapon, a power that Heron got to get or something like.
Maybe it's like where the giants and the demons originate from.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that. Did you feel bad for Zeus when Electra died?
So I felt bad for Electra. I really liked Electra, although she was a very small.
She was
a very
small.
Yeah.
She's one of the small minor characters in women that were like mitigating to like a mother role, but her story made you really sympathize with her.
Exactly. But this is Zeus's fault. It's Zeus's fault. That's why I don't fucking feel bad for Zeus. Why do the other gods allow this shit to happen? Like, why all this is happening, right? And these motherfuckers are literally just standing there.
I mean,
observing.
I mean, if the queen is Hera and Zeus is the king, what more can they really do?
Right, and I understand that, but like, who do you show your loyalty to?
I mean, we see the loyalties though. We see that Poseidon is more or less neutral.
Well, I mean, that's Poseidon, because, you know, Zeus is a fucking horrible fucking brother.
We see that army. We see that Ares is on Hera's side. Hermes and Apollo is on Zeus' side. And everybody else is kind of just there.
Yeah. Like, I thought it was so funny. Everyone's just like standing there, just like, all right, this is what's happening. Like, what the fuck? Is no one going to step in?
Hold up. Why is mom mad at dad again?
Yeah,
I cheated again. Okay.
All right.
So everything that happens every other 1,000. So the same thing that happens every other 1,000 years. Okay.
Yep. Like, all right, well, fuck it. If he dies, I'll become king. Whatever. Like, all right. Whatever.
Technically, brother, I was the firstborn. You were born half mortal. You became a god. I was born a god. So technically, it goes to me.
They start fighting, and it's like, all right, whatever's going on.
Look, the girls are just there. Athena and Artemis are just there talking about. And this is why I swore to be a maiden.
Exactly. But yeah, that's a real.
Athena's just there. Look, Athena's just there weaving. This is not wise. Not wise.
What the fuck?
Episode 4 was the last episode we did for today's video. And it's called The Monster is Born.
A beloved soul is transported to the underworld. Huron remains in captivity. Seraphim, whatever the fuck, the past is revealed.
Yep, pretty much. Now, before we even get into it, I would just like to say this is one of the most tragic, depressing, and darkest origins for any fictional character I've ever seen.
Yup.
And it's something I totally understand. Like, if you were to tell me he was a villain, but then told me his origin, like we found out, I would be like, I completely understand.
Completely.
Like, I feel so sorry for this guy. First of all, Zeus left you behind. Right? Your dad was killed. Then your uncle tried to kill you. So a loyal servant took you in and tried to raise you. You went on the run. She didn't have no way of feeding you or nothing, so she called to the gods. And it said that this was a blessing from Hera, even though we all know that's probably a lie. Eventually you grow up and they chase you down and you try to fend them off. In the meantime, you end up getting your eye cut out and seeing your adoptive mother die. That makes you want to go get revenge on everybody connected to your uncle or loyal to him.
Mm-hmm.
So after that, you go on a run, and then because you're hungry and need to heal and need strength, you eat on a giant and become a demon. And now you're in the hands of Hera, who is manipulating you.
Cooked.
Like I said, I completely understand why you are a villain. I'm not even mad at you. I'm not, because it's like, who do you blame first? Because any way it goes, you know how they always say you can't point fingers. When it comes to his origin, you definitely can. You definitely can. Talk about things happen for a reason. It's nobody's fault.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, when it comes to this one,
this is your fault.
How about saying you got Zeus to blame, you got your uncle to blame, Hera to blame, the giant to blame, the people who are loyal to your uncle to blame.
This got a lot of people to blame.
He's got a lot of people. So for you to be a vengeful character, and then for you to find out that you killed your own mom, unbeknownst to you. Now, my first question would be something he didn't think to ask. How do I know that you're not lying to me here? Or how did I not know that you didn't take part in any of this? You seem really focused on getting revenge on Zeus. But if I know anything about you or the stories that I've heard, you are very vindictive. But you're also very petty. So, I know there's something you're not telling me, or there's something you're lying about. That would have been my first question. How do I know that the bear helping me and my family wasn't the work of another god and not you, like you're claiming? Like, bitch, is it your animal, the peacock? Like, and then she probably would have said something like, because I am the queen of the gods, I'm the goddess of mother and marriage. Yeah, but you're not really one to take interest in mortal lives. So the fact that you are means that there's something I have that you do not like or that you do not agree with. You helped me, so you're claiming, and I'm mortal, and you're saying that my real mother was killed. Your husband is something to do with this, doesn't he?
Yep.
That would have been me.
Things aren't adding up.
Most definitely. But what part of his origin story do you think was the most fucked up? I can't decide if it was the fact that his uncle tried to kill him when his brother died, or if it was the fact that he had to watch his mom, adoptive mom, get killed at the same time he got his eye cut out.
Yeah. I don't know, because his whole origin story is fucked up, dude.
I guess the better question is, whose origin or life was more fucked up? His mother's, Electra's, or his? I would say his, because at least he had the protection of, at least Electra had the protection of Zeus. And at least she got to understand what it was like to be royalty for a while. And it's like, that's why it's like, I don't even want to be mad at him being a villain. I feel bad for him that he killed his mom and he didn't even know it. And now I feel even worse that he does know. Because it's like, you didn't ask for any of this. Your whole story and how you grew up and how you are now it's totally circumstantial.
Yep. But he was literally bred to do that, like to be the way he is.
How about saying now, even if you be like, no, because you control what you do now, you got to remember that the energy of the giant that he had to be on, it affected and corrupted his heart. Yep. So,
do you think Seraphim could have been prevented if someone intervened?
Yes. What do you mean, like intervene where and how?
Anywhere.
If someone would have took him in after his mom died, or if someone would have helped his mom, or his adopted mom, I should say, when she went on the run, then yeah. Because then he would have been alone, and he would have been shown that there are people who still care about him.
Right. Okay.
How do you think if Elektra knew that Seraphim was her son, how do you think she would react or think about him? I think she would she would hate herself.
Yeah, like I see she would hate herself, but my thing is she would kind of know that he's a lost cause.
She doesn't give me lost cause vibes.
Really? Because if you seen your son, right, at that level and degree, you'd be like, I can save that motherfucker.
Not save him, but I feel like she would have tried to at least try to connect to him in some way.
Oh, yeah,
I wasn't there now, but I'm here. I didn't want this for you.
I'm like, bitch, I don't give a fuck.
I feel like anything she would have hated herself, or she would have definitely turned on Zeus for real. Like she would have been like, I don't care how much you try to protect me or how much you claim to love me. Look at what you've done to my family.
Yep.
You are calling Hera a monster? You are the biggest monster that is. Look what has happened because of you. And then she probably would have reconciled with Hera and be like, I'm so sorry. You are absolutely right.
Yep.
Alright, so overall, how did you feel about the voicing and the animation style and everything? I thought it was fine.
I kind of like the voicing. I did not like Alexia's voice actor. Just because I don't know, the voice just didn't match Alexia. Like, although I don't know Alexia, right? But like if I'm looking at Alexia, it just did not seem like Alexia. I was like, okay, cool, whatever.
It's one of those faces where it's like, you too cute to have this type of voice. Like,
yeah.
I mean, but you gotta think about how most of the Amazonian women are portrayed. She's like girly, but like warrior in nature and manly like in nature. So it kind of fits for me.
Right. Yeah, and that's fair. But whoever Zeus's fucking voice actor was, yo, that man sounded tired. But yeah, that was it for the voices. The animation, I like the demon designs, the creature armor and all that stuff. That was pretty dope. The fight scenes were pretty good too. I want to say it's good. The animation was good.
Okay. So overall, what do you rank these 4 episodes? How do you rank these episodes in order, and what do you rank them as a total?
Ooh. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna say the order 1 through 4. 4, 3, 1, 2.
Okay.
Yeah. Because episode 4, obviously episode 4 was everything was fucking happening in episode 4. This is where the story was starting to get interesting as fuck. So that was my favorite episode of the 4. Episode 3 was pretty good. It was a little slow, like you said, but it showed all the dysfunction on these motherfuckers and Hera staying on business. Episode 1 was my third favorite because I feel like the opening was really good and it was simple. Like how we talked about in the beginning, like there was not much
there's not a lot of breaking points for like
exactly. Yeah, I had to think about the word I wanted to use there. Episode 2, that would be number 4 for me. So I did really like the whole origin story, introduction and stuff. But I did think it was a little bit slow. With all the context. I mean, the backstory is important, all that good stuff, but like there wasn't much happening in episode 2. So that's why I rated it number 4 on my list. But I think the season will get better as it goes. That's me judging because episode 4 was the best episode. So I think the season will get better. Kind of interested to see where episode 5 through 8 kind of go, but we'll see when we get there. But yeah.
Okay. For me, the 4th episode, I'm placing that number 1. Yeah. What's the best one?
Which one?
The 4th episode.
Okay.
The first episode was my second favorite. The 3rd episode was slow. That was my last favorite. But the 2nd episode with Electric Fortune was the 3rd favorite for me.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, I really like backstories. I love like the origin stories. But episode 3 was kind of slow, and I feel like you said episode one started off real good. It didn't really have any like questions that could be raised, or didn't really leave. It left you wanting more and wondering without you having to be confused by anything.
It's fair.
So with those 4 plus like the character developments, the character arcs, the style, the voicing and everything, these first 4 episodes, I'll give like a 8 or 9 out of 10. Simply because, like I said, episode 3 was kind of slow for me. Besides it being slow and the fact that none of Zeus's actions make sense, that's the only reason I'm giving that 8 or 9.
That's fair. Oh shit, I didn't rank it overall. I don't think I'm gonna give it an 8. I would say I would give it a 7.5. Not perfect, not overrated, but there's some good areas. Story. Did we rate like the actual like stories? Did you do?
Oh no.
Okay.
We can the overall story that seemed to be happening. Out of 5, I'll give it like a 3.5 because it's still like, what's the goal of the demons? What's the goal of the demons, and how does everything interconnect outside of the whole family dynamic? But like the individual stories that we've seen in each episode, Heron's story, though it's about him, doesn't really seem to have much of a story yet. Like, he seems to be like the middle ground, but he doesn't really seem to have a story yet.
Yeah.
But Seraphim's story, I'll give like a 4 because of his origin, but we don't know like his motivation or anything outside of him just wanting revenge. But we don't know his ultimate goal. Zeus's story, I'm giving it a 2 or 3 because it's stupid.
Yeah.
Hera's plan, her story for revenge, I'll give it like a 3 or 4 because it makes sense. And it seems like to be where everything is leading to. Electra's story was probably the most compelling outside of Seraphim's, so I'm gonna give it a 4. And it's also the one that you can relate to the most, or you can sympathize the most with.
True. Oh yeah. All right, let's see. For story, overall, I'll give it an 8. For Seraphim, I would give him a 4 as well. I feel like his was like depth. It gave depth to everything that was going on.
Right.
Hera, I would give her a 4 as well. I feel like, well, she's really the antagonist in a way, but I feel like her storyline was very strategic and like very set up. Zeus's, obviously, it just showed like Zeus being a fucking bitch. He's fucking flawed. So his storyline, I'll give like a 3. Heron, I'll give like a 3 as well, only because I feel like there's like it's simple. Like he's a fucking person. Okay, cool. Zeus' son. Wow. Oh my god. Yeah. There's nothing going on. The man can't even fight yet. So we'll see what happens.
Zeus' son. Your mom died. Your village doesn't like you.
Exactly. Yeah. It's simple shit. Electra, I'll give her a 4. Like I said, I really like Electra. Kind of sad to see her go, but yeah, she was, like you said, she was very relatable. There it is.
I forgot the other person, Alexia.
Oh,
I'm gonna give her like a 3 because again, we don't really know what her story doesn't seem like. Right now, she's a protector. That's it. We don't really know anything much about her story or her background or anything.
That's fair.
So it's like, just like with her, she's a person. Like there's nothing much to her yet.
Yeah, I didn't really pay attention to Alexia that much. I'm gonna be honest with you, so I don't even know what to really grade her story.
That's fair. But yeah, you guys, that is all we got for y'all in this video. Andre, you got any other questions, comments, or statements, concerns, or whatever?
Nah, that is all I had.
All right, you guys. So let us know what y'all thought about our review. Have you seen Blood of Zeus? Have you seen the first 4 episodes? What do you think about it? Who is your favorite character so far? Your favorite arc point so far? Your least favorite character? Your least favorite plot point? What is your favorite original Greek myth? Or original Greek god? Or Greek story, whatever the case may be. And until then, you gotta know what it is. We will catch you guys later.
Peace.